There's hypnotism and there's showcraft, and they go together, but a lot of people only think about the hypnotism. Let's explore the showcraft. All right, we're going to take one really simple, easy suggestion that I've done for almost my entire career. Just a simple individual suggestion telling one person that whenever they hear a certain word, their trigger word, they're the only person in the whole room who understands that the British are coming. And they need to make the announcement. Here's the setup.
When your eyes are open, anytime when your eyes are open, that I say the word door. When your eyes are open, if I say the word door, you're the only person here who knows the British are coming. The British are coming. Yeah, Paul Revere's gone, been gone for a long time. Someone needs to make the announcement. It's up to you. We need your help. So when your eyes are open and I say the word door, you stand up, make the announcement that the British are coming.
Now you can give that suggestion. It gets an effect. It gets a chuckle. Not a lot of showcraft there. That's just basically using the hypnosis to your advantage as you're doing a show. Put some showcraft in it and you can take it further. Here's how we do that.
Now we're going to take that idea, we're going to store it, file it way back here, way deep in your mind. So deep in your mind that when your eyes open, you won't even remember that I put it there. You'll have no recollection, but it is there. And your deep mind level always follows the sound of my voice. When your deep mind level hears me say the word door, it releases the knowledge that the British are coming, and you feel deeply compelled, a deep, deep urge to make the announcement and help everyone with this knowledge. You understand? Nod your head for me. That's right.
You're being thoughtful about how you actually construct the suggestion itself. So you'll notice, if you go back and re-listen to how I build the suggestion, it's not as simple and direct as every time I say the word door, you're going to announce that the British are coming. There's an added element, which is making the suggestion basically become amnesic, directly suggesting to the subject, to the volunteer, that the idea goes deep into their mind, and when their eyes are open, they have no conscious recollection of it. This produces an added layer of response because the deep mind activates on the word door, the words come out of their mouth, and then the audience gets to see them have the facial reaction of some version of what the hell did I just do that for? Confusion, surprise, astonishment.
You're not going to like run out the door, are you?
The British are coming!
What? What? Hold on.
The British are coming line is funny enough on its own, but then there's the added reaction after that. These are the things that you can work with and play with to layer response and comedy for the audience.
What's your name?
Amanda?
Amanda, what are you hollering about?
Now, in addition to that, you have the repetition of the trigger. You're not just doing it once and you're done. You're doing it maybe 2 or 3 times, and you're working in the idea that the response gets stronger with repetition. Now, I figured this out organically years ago in my career. I just happened to observe that for many of my volunteers, not all of them, but for many of them, the repeated suggestion produced a stronger response. When you make an observation like that, you can just be like, oh, that's interesting. Or what I've learned over the years is you can think, well, let's do that consistently. Then it builds. So what I've learned to do is, and you see in this video, I actually explain it to the audience. But what I'm really doing is I'm giving him indirect suggestion to the hypnotic subject. The hypnotic subject is sitting there listening to me explain it to the audience. But since I have rapport with them and I gave the initial suggestion, we just keep going all the time. So they're hearing me explain it to the audience and indirectly taking that in as a new understanding of how the suggestion should work for them. In most cases, the suggestion gets even stronger the next time you say the trigger word.
If he heads out the door, but he's not gonna, there's, oh, now look at this. We're gonna fight it. Because I was like, that's too weird. And then every time I say door, it gets stronger though, that's the thing. And then, then she's like, well, you can try to cover your mouth. Your mouth's just like a big door for your body though, and things want to come right out the door and go out there. What if you just, door! That's good. All right.
Now, in this particular video, interestingly, the volunteer feels strange. Like, this is weird that this has happening. And they kind of like, I don't want to do it. So you'll see here, the young woman who volunteered, she's literally covering her mouth. Now, I think the key with that is you don't take that as, hey, you're ruining my show. It's all good, right? It's a physical response. It looks funny. It's going to amuse the audience. Have fun with it. If anything, support it, because again, you want to maintain a high level of rapport with them. So you don't shame anyone for not sticking with the program. You adapt the program to them and you keep it fun. You keep it funny. So we get with this young woman. First, it's one hand. I say the word door again, then it's two hands. You keep it playful and you still get value out of this scenario. Nobody has to feel bad. No one should need to feel bad. This is showcraft. This is multiple layers of showcraft. It's observing your routine even as you're doing it in real time. There's a part of your brain that's devoted to trying to be an outside observer, noticing these opportunities, noticing new ideas that you can bring into the routine based on common reactions that happen over and over again, so that you notice patterns and you take advantage of the patterns. Working your craft and working your show so that it's getting better and better. And sometimes it's in very small, subtle ways like this. It's not necessarily about creating the most killer individual bit or part of a routine, but really having showcraft all through the process, working it with one-liners, prompting a little reaction through indirect suggestion. All these different things put together make a more interesting experience for the audience and for the people on stage usually as well.